So we on FIFA 23 with it, playing Real Madrid. This is like my fourth or fifth time playing because Real Madrid has like this. First off, look at their alignment. Absolutely insane. 4-3-3, which is absolutely normal actually. But I'm dealing with some conflation. As you can see, our back line only has three defenders on it. Their Blanco drops down. Meanwhile, I have a Saliba that is standing right behind 90 overall, Joshua Kimmich. And Joshua Kimmich cannot drop down because Saliba is always in the way. But Bremer is a guy who keeps finding himself in the middle. Sadio Mane is a liability. Thomas Mueller does not like to run onto the ball and be a team player. Musiala is a turnover machine. Jonathan David cannot pass once we get past 50. So that leaves me in Oyarzabal and I have to pray he can cross it in to make it happen. But I can't lie, Musiala and David have scored the first few goals in every single match, and I have followed it with my 2 to 3 goals. I was injured in my first game. I received 2 red cards. My last game, it literally was 5-7, bro. 5-7. That's not a realistic match. And then the one before that was absolute BS. Like it was literally like you could quite simply see the setup of how they did it every single time with the same exact animation, same exact play. And it's like stuff I have zero control over. Like when I mean zero, I'm like not minimal. I'm talking like zero control. Like it has nothing to do with where I'm at. As you can see, I'm at the top of the screen. In my last stream, you could go back to the passing, the possessions. You could quite simply see where they were playing defense at. And they were playing defense from where you see Mane over to Musiala, down to Savic, over to Bremer. They did not, oh, and David. They did not play defense against me, reasonable defense against me up here in Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal was in his position all game long, but Musiala would attack the wing, making him have to sit back about 10 to 25 meters, ruining our entire plan of offense. Now, understand in this case, the true forwards in this offense are me, David, Musiala, and Mueller. But initially, it would have been Mane, Musiala, me, and Mueller. That's what it would have been. But we got some things mixed up, and Yannick Sommer is a terrible goalie. He has been like, can we go to our calendar? Can we go to our calendar? Like, I wanna pull up some stats. Okay, I want to talk about my squad. I want to talk about like all the important things that just even ring a bell for me. And okay, mm, this is weird. Oh, I see what's been done. They don't have our stats here. I'm conflicted. Hmm. This is no bueno. Player stats. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, the top scorer for the Champions League is me. I have 32 goals in 10 matches. The numbers match. And as you can see, our entire team leads in assists by a long shot in comparison to our counterparts. Now, clean sheets. Newer had 3 clean sheets in 25 matches. As you can see, Yannick Sommer has no clean sheets, 1 clean sheet in 9 matches. So the numbers are matching. But there's something more where I have the most yellow cards and most definitely the most red cards. But I need a more advanced stat than this. This isn't enough for me. Team Sap. Okay, I could have went from there. Gladbach. Okay, in okay. So he played 25 appearances. All we have to do here is go back 25 appearances. Okay, that's it. All we have to do is go back 25 Bundesliga appearances. And then we can do the math on why Jan Sommer is starting over Manuel Neuer. So let's go back to our calendar, okay? So the gray matchups, well, you see it's going to say league. I'm going to tell you, like, these are the amount of goals he let up per game. We're going to add them up. So I think it started in August. So 0, he let up 2, we got 6, we got, 10, 14. Yeah, he was letting up a lot of goals, I can't lie. 17, 20. That's not his fault, though. That's just our defense. It's 20, 24, 28. I don't know, 24, 25. Oh, I gotta count Champions League too. 26, 29, 32. Okay. It's a, oh, 33, 34, 35, 36. Like towards like the end of the year, he got way better. 36, 39, 40, 43. Okay, so no under 44, 45. Well, we just don't know how many he let up. 45, 50. Yeah, he was allowing about 2 goals a game. 51, 52, 56, 58, 59, 60. Yeah, he was okay. So I mean, I see why they've taken him out. But I want you guys to go back to past 9 games, okay? Okay, so letting up about what 2.4 versus letting up 7, 10, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 goals in 9 matches. You're letting up about the same amount. But I know for a fact, for certain that 4-7 game was not yacht, bro. There's no way he played. I don't think he played. I have to figure this out. I have to figure this out. Ryan Leverkusen. Why? There we go. Okay, so the Champions League that all that mattered to me. See, Manuel had 8 appearances in the Champions League. So we just have to find the first 8 Champions League appearances. This might be the answer to all of our questions. Where are the first 8 Champions League appearances? Okay, let's start. And what is he probably let up a ton. I mean, he was like really trash. Okay. Oh, okay. That says a lot. That says 4, 5, 8, 9. Oh my God, I didn't see that. 15, 17, 18, 19, 23. Um, yeah, he let up 23 goals in 8 matches. That's absolutely terrible. He was letting up almost 3 goals a match. It's terrible. Versus Yannick Sommer, 3. Oh no, I have this math completely wrong. Yannick Sommer played 4 matches, correct? Have we had, okay, let's count how many Champions League matches. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have Did Noor get injured? Hold on, I've counted 11, meaning he's played definitely 4 matches. I for certain know he played 4 matches because he played an entire Man City tenure. And I was complaining about it the entire time. So if he's only played 9 matches, he's responsible for all of these goals. No, that's Bundesliga. Okay, so 9 Bundes. Okay, 11. Oh, we got to count cup games too. Yeah, he's absolutely terrible. 4, 7. Let me see. 4, 7, 10, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, if he's played 4 Bundesliga matches, he could be the worst player on this team because we have to count the Atletico Madrid games. And he was absolutely terrible. If he's only played 4 Champions League matches, he had to have played. He's responsible for how many goals? 5, 8, 10 in 4 matches. This is 2.5 goals a game. So argumentatively in the Champions League, he's no better than Neuer. We have to figure out the answer to this. Why did Coach bench Neuer? 4, 5, 8, 9, 15. Makes a lot of sense. 15, 17, 18. He was absolutely terrible. It didn't matter. None. So Neuer, I don't know what Champions League game Neuer played. I know it wasn't Man City because I was literally like gonna kill myself. It was Atletico Madrid and Man City when Sommer came and I said, "Where the heck is Neuer?" I thought Neuer was out on injury. So Neuer let up about almost 20 goals, if not 20. Remember, he's only played 9 Champions League games, so let's count them off. We've got 4, 5, 8, 9, 15, 17, 18. Maybe 19? Was that 2-1 win against Atletico Madrid? Was that the game? I know for certain in that game I got it. I'm pretty sure the Atletico Madrid game I had a yellow card and I got suspended for the next United Champions League game and I prayed that we won and we won. So Sommer must have gotten injured or something or benched and he hasn't. So in his 9 matches he's let up about 2 goals, meaning that per game. Meaning that for certain, Sommer lets up more United Champions League match goals than anyone. Now, for certain, I can tell you this: our defense is completely to blame. Uh, it's something not right about this. There's something I need. I need more information. Why was Sommer benched? I have no idea. You see what I can do? Oh, oh, okay. Player of the tournament goes to Jonathan David, so he gets the Golden Boot. Is that quite simply what I'm understanding here? Like, you gave Jonathan David the Golden Boot? Or is there like more to this? Like, I am not understanding. You gave Jonathan David the Golden Boot. We do understand that in my entire career, I played for 4 clubs. I have 2 league titles, 2 domestic cups won, and 9 players of the week, 4 players of the month, but I didn't get the player of the year. Well, this is pre-Champions League. Does this count? Oh no, I'm not player of the year. So this is completely the truth. My teammate, who was nothing short of terrible, outplayed me. Interesting. And that's enough for this team. Yeah, if I get a Premier League offer in the offseason when I enter for transfer portal, I might take it. Depends on the team. I could definitely carry Liverpool to a Champions League win. Just gotta believe in me. I think I might go to Chelsea though. They're a pretty solid squad. They have no defense. I've scored on them like 30 times. So practices are gonna be pretty difficult for these guys to comprehend because they're used to getting beat by a guy like me.
The wait is over. There are
Let's go.
And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are
gets any wider than 2 points, or the score goes over if the score goes over 7 combined points before the 70th minute and we are down, we have to possibly be down 2 or more. There's no possible way. I can take a risk and try to wipe out Menezes early, but I mean, it's not logical.
These are 2 brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
Here is the Bayern side. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Oyarzabal plays with Sadio Mane out wide, and it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Well, still an issue here. Can't get it past him.
Jonathan, stay on your side. Look what you made Sadio do, bro. You're going to see the 3-ball defense, and I'm not going to touch R1 the entire time. You're going to see what happens.
Vinicius Junior. Easy meat for the goalkeeper.
Like, he was genuinely scoring those goals. They don't let him do it early game, but in the clutch, like after the 45th minute, which I consider the clutch, it's just the entire game. It's not dependent on that point in time. Added on.
Flood.
He can score those. And
fed forwards. That's all they can conjure for now. Totally
did he even touch the ball? I'm starting to question a lot with this game. If he didn't touch the ball, would or would that not be considered a foul? I can't tell. Okay, so he did touch the ball. Perfectly touched it, so it did make it.
Federico Valverde. Plenty of talk from the pundits coming into this game.
I literally like witnessed Vinicius Jr. slide tackle me when he had like no other way of like, there was nothing he could do. Like the slide tackle would have been completely ineffective, and he did it anyway. And I was so confused as to like what that was about.
Well, it could be on for him here.
I'm going to abuse that a lot more. I'm going to just stay on my left side, try my hardest to avoid going on the right, and, you know, kind of just hold my position. Scoring early with the team is nothing, because if they take a lead after you score, you put yourself in a bigger hole. So we're in the 10th minute, meaning that there's 7 more points technically to be scored based off of what I'm seeing in regards to that we can score before the 10th minute. No, I don't. I'm not a fan of it. Oh, we have an injury. It's Modric, isn't it?
Flood. Top class defending.
We turn the ball over while they have an injury on the foot.
Jota.
I said I was saying this.
Really be able to trouble them
it's
here.
over. Should have been.
From the keeper. Fantastic.
I know, coach. Return to my position. Here, it's perfect placement. It's hard for them to cross through because they usually want to go to that guy, and our goal is absolutely garbage. Maher.
Corner given to Real Madrid. Keen to take it short here. Cross fired over.
That's not completely my fault. I didn't see you guys stand down in the box. Too busy trying to protect the outside. Pass to the middle. Yes. He'll turn, he'll see me, and then I'll pass it back to you. You're going to wait. You're going to drop something way better. Nice.
Bayern have given it away.
Tackle. Like, what am I supposed to do when I don't even know who that is? It's playing defense, and I get it's a Champions League game, but he's playing like this is the World Cup and this is the World Cup final. And I get we're a team to beat. Obviously, you have literally technically the best scorer in all of football on your team, but it's like, isn't it a little much? For some reason, the game, like, look, he does with whatever, and it bothers me because, like, why would a left back come completely out of position to dribble the entire field and do whatever he wants? Like, you would completely get shut down for that on a real soccer team. So, you know, it bothers me a little bit. I had a cross.
No problems defensively.
At least we recovered. Bremer is completely out of position. I was just talking trash about backs being out of position, trying to run offenses by themselves. And I get you were being a good team player, but, buddy. And I realized that too. Like when I tap I have scored over 400 FIFA goals in my entire time playing this. So since 2022, I've scored 400 goals. And I'm very sure I know how to shoot a shot. But for some odd reason, a lot of my shots have been flying completely over the goal in these matchups against Real Madrid. So, I mean, I played Real Madrid. This is my 3rd or 4th time playing them in my career, because I played in the La Liga Santander with RC Celta. But, like, it doesn't make sense because in the games against RC Celta, I came in as a reserve and I completely outscored the entire team in the second half by myself. And mind you, it's been the same team, probably if not better. So it's a little disturbing. And you can clearly see like who's the back line, who isn't. And you can clearly see the number 3 is completely out of position. And there's a goal. When I tell you they draw it up, they bunch our defense in, and like nobody's playing their spot, no one's playing their position, and I'm not understanding it at all. Like I've tried to figure it out, but nobody's playing their position. Like defensively, you can see that we completely have a guy off his like freaking noodle trying to play some defense. It's like just guard a guy, mark him in, and unfortunately, I hate that soccer is even like that. Like, I'm overshooting shots that I make. Like, I invented the torque shot, bro. Like, that shot from that spot in specific is my shot. Like, if you look at majority, if they had a highlight reel of all your goals, like, in a season, saved up, bro, you would see it's completely torque shots from from interior box. I've even made torque shots from outside the box. So it just is like, it's confusing to me how when it matters the most, I'm incapable of doing what I'm the best at. And that's making those shots.
And here's Joshua Kimmich. Oh, he's lost
Go.
possession.
Musiala! Thank God. Thank God. Response, 2-minute response is more than a 3-minute response. It's more than what we need. 4-minute response. Okay. We just like have to maintain this offense and defense. We have like 11 and 16 more minutes of play. We can't let them tie it. We have ball first. We can't let them score first in the second half when we have this game in the pocket. But stuff like this, like that makes me nervous. Like the computer's drawing up that defense, but I guess they were anticipating that I would probably try and user, press some R1 action. Come on, don't be nervous. Come on, play with me. Oh, boss. Bro, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? But like, these are the issues. Like, I've talked about the issues with David and Sadio Mane and Mueller. And like, they're being far more than evident in this game as we speak. And it bothers me because, like, this is a really important match to me, as anyone would be able to tell. It's a Champions League match. It's my first year in the Bundesliga, and I've led my team so far this season. Thank God. Oh, thank the great God above. But like I said, I take that shot so much that I understand the torque. I'm going to give you guys like an utter breakdown of the torque. I've been playing this game consistently for the summer. For the past 2 weeks, I've been playing this game, and I've unlocked the shot that I've been taking, and it's what I consider a torque shot. Any shot that is within that penalty marker is officially going to be a torque shot. You can take a shot from here and shoot it far right, and it doesn't necessarily need torque, but it very well can be a torque shot. But anything inside the box realistically is a torque shot. I practice this shot, meaning I know exactly how to point the stick, where to point it, and things like that to make that aim happen. And, you know, it just, like, literally just what happens. There we go. I'm going to show you trainer indicators. Like, I know you can see me clearly aim directly at, like, that post. I'm, like, this is, like, no cap. Like, there's no BS. I'm aiming directly at the post. I know the torque on my player shot. First off, if I had a little more distance further to the, like, further left rather than where I was, so like, you know, a little further, like where the watermark is on that screen, a little closer to that, probably in the middle where I am in the watermark, that ball is hooking in and perfectly being placed. And it's just so happened by the grace of God that when I get one-on-one with this keeper, I realize after my 5 times of playing, of course, he shoots me so far up. When they're down a goal, he shoots far up. When it's a tie game, he sits in goal and he lets me draw it up. And mind you, I'm at the end of my, like, stamina, so it's kind of like, you know, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a high-scoring game for sure. It's because it's two high-scoring offenses versus each other, so, you know, my expectations are high in that range. Yeah, so if it's not clear, I've obviously missed a Champions League match. Out of the 12, the 11 we played, maybe I didn't. Why does it say we played 11?
Diogo Jota.
Okay, I know. Never mind.
Vinicius Junior. Really
I was pressing hard. Vinny scoring. They're getting a through ball. Yep. And it should have been a goal. Literally, in the second half, you're gonna see them like take some crazy shots. I'm not even capping. Like they take some insane shots.
It's been a great counter-attacking display.
I definitely should have pressed triangle. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think he would get it though. Goal. Calling it. It's like anytime Vinny gets out in front, like as you can see, 5 it's a consistent animation. 5 will consistently guard the completely wrong side of the ball at all times. Should I have called triangle here? Yes. No, I would have gotten him toasted if I had a better line. That's why I called for it, but I thought he would have kicked it further up, like any logical human being would do, but he didn't do that at all. And as you can see, like, I don't understand and they only let they let them all do it. It's this animation here where your defense does not step up. Between Bremer and who is this? Salami? I don't know, no disrespect. Saliba. Bro, they're quite simply the worst duo, and I hate that they wear corresponding numbers. He gets this close to him and doesn't make a tackle attempt or anything. They are playing completely away from the ball. They play the opposite side of the ball. They even try to run a sandwich method on the opposite side of the ball, and look who's straggling behind. Lo and behold, it's this guy. Savic. Savic is the other back here in this situation, meaning he should be further out than this. Meaning that if he was further out and back on his line like he was supposed to be, instead of side shuffling until his guys got beat and trying to play some defense, this would be a far more manageable game. And what pisses me off is the fact that we're not playing the middle of the goal when we have Vinicius Jr. taking a shot on goal. We're not playing the middle. We're playing a certain side. Let him kick to that side. Let him kick nearsighted. Let him do it. I'd rather you let up a nearsighted goal than a far-sided goal because you didn't try to even properly defend. Like, I don't know where that pass is going. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a story of Bayern on top. Stuart, your take.
Well, what a first half we've had here. Great attacking play, poor defending, and some really good goals. If they can no.
It's wild, bro. I quite simply made a pass there. There's just no other answer to that. I pressed the X button, and he couldn't get clear, and they're going to score it on this play. Because now our defense is mixed up, people are uncomfortable. It's either going to be a corner or they score.
Madison.
That's on me. It's out of position. Completely on me.
Well, he has the measure of his opponent.
Like I said, corner they score. This is exactly how all I'm at. Like, insane goal. I knew this, bro. I knew this would happen, bro. I just knew this would happen. You can get a 2-goal lead on them, and they're going to let Vinicius do whatever. Now, Vinicius in the last match was forced to sub out. I need to find someone better than you. You're absolutely garbage. Oh my God, I had the shot. That was the shot. That was a shot.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
There's nothing I can do about that. The ball came back to me. I'll still try to score. There was no answer to any of the questions. He scored. I hope you know he scored 5 minutes after me, then went and scored 5 minutes after himself. You can't tell me this isn't like literal DE by the game. They like don't want you to beat a team like this when you have quite simply scored 114 goals in the Bundesliga, 34 goals in the Champions League in 11 matches. They don't want you to be successful. There's no in between of this. So it's kind of disappointing. Oh, and I definitely sat out 11 matches. This is the 12th match. So I sat out, like I said, I sat out one of the Atletico Madrid games. The 2-1 game, I had a yellow card in it, and I just sat out. You can even intercept, you can block, you can do whatever. It doesn't matter.
How to keep the
The game
opposition
doesn't
at bay.
want me to succeed, bro. They don't. They've tried hard. They've tried harder.
Jamal
I've been
Musiala.
up 3 and they've came back on us.
This is Müller.
They try harder and harder every time I play. I'm messing up. Like, what the I'm shielding the ball, trying to dribble back towards my goal. And he literally leaves an open space for him to intercept the ball. You can't tell me it's not sabotage, bro. There's nothing there's no convincing evidence that this isn't sabotage. If anything, there's more convincing evidence that it is sabotage. Like, he's like blatantly turning the ball over at that point. But there was no pass.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
An effective
He
cross.
crosses it in and he scores. It's the same exact animation every single time. It's DE. It's DE, bro. It's DE. They're forcing all of these animations to happen. You see how we can completely pass through their entire defense. Now their defense has this beautiful, intense halftime adjustment where I'm getting triple teamed. I'm getting sandwich method the entire time I touch a ball. If I touch a ball, I'm getting triple teamed or double teamed. As you can see, just happened there. And I get it's a part of how defense in soccer works. So I didn't have any time. I freaking turn, my camera angle zooms in, I go to shoot, can't get the right angle. Look at that. Shielded the ball, still stepped in front of me while I'm shielding the ball. Look at this. Look how aggressive their defense is being.
Oh, he's given us away. Well, no stopping him. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position.
No,
And let's give
never
credit to the
did
defender.
I pass. This is getting wild. Are there new passing buttons?
Well, the supporters think it's on. And taken cleanly by the
I have to take
goalkeeper.
any shot I can get, bro. I can't see. My map blurs out when the camera zooms in. It's just a terrible situation to be in. I hope you know in the last match against them, I had a full bar of stamina in the 85th minute, and they were running it out like it was no one's business. They didn't give me a half. They didn't give me a 75% like they usually do after the 70th minute. In the 85th minute, I had a full bar of stamina, and we're still down 3-2. And I was getting back and playing defense.
Oh, could be.
It's literally how they draw it up. It's literally how they draw it up. They do it like this every... No, he's switching positions, coach. Coach, he's going to start switching positions.
We see all that's open. 5-3.
I told you. I told you, what did I say? If the score hits 7, we're most likely going to be down 2. Yellow. Red. I want red. No warnings, bro. This is getting ridiculous.
Well, the referee making it clear on a different day. It could have been a booking. Delivered into the box. Not the best clearance.
Of course.
On a time for composure.
Vinny just so happens to win that one-on-one.
Breaking at pace.
Our defense doesn't get back. The ball goes completely by me by computer design. He gets megged for a goal. It's absolute BS, bro. It's drawn up by the game. And I completely understand that I'm playing on Ultimate, but this is BS. This is unacceptable. I'm running in the pathway of the pass. You can clearly see me stop my player. You can clearly see me stop my player. You can clearly see me stop my player and intercept the ball. They've done this multiple times when they scored their 6th goal. Yes, it's happened twice that they've scored their 6th goal. This is the second time they've done this. And not only does he get cooked, but he got megged. He got megged for a goal. And he's standing right there, which I don't get because I did not bring him out the box at all. Because I know that he sucks when he steps up to that line because he has no speed to get over there quick enough. It's all by design. You can go up 3-1 in this game. Vinicius Jr. is going to score within 10 combined minutes, which makes 0 sense. Then he'll proceed to get an assist, and then this crap will happen. It's all designed by the game. I've completely come to the understanding of this. I've been playing on EA servers since about 2011, 2010 or 2011. I picked up my first gaming controller and played Madden when I was 5. No, I was 6. So for the past 13 to 14 years, I have been playing this game. No, 12 years I've been playing this game. I understand EA like the back of my hand. When you play all Madden against another player, the other player cannot make plays against you when they don't have the skill to do so without computer help. I quite simply played someone on Heisman that had never played the game before. Mind you, I had never played before in my life. It was my second time playing a competitive game using a PlayStation 5 controller. Meaning I'm getting used to all these new senses, like the button control, the reactions, all of this stuff. Like on my PlayStation controller, yeah, the designs may be the same, but the controllers are two completely different sizes, right? The buttons are not color-coded, so I can't use my peripherals to look at the color coding. Because the game's not color-coded at all. I played the first person, the owner of the PlayStation, and I beat him. I dog-walked him. Not because I stay on the game, but quite simply because I understand his playstyle. I played the second person, knew exactly what he was going to do. Use literal, like, no option routes. He's not doing anything. He ran zone blitz like he always does because he has no other logical way to play the game. He uses purely coach suggestions. Like, I've played the game long enough to know, like, certain plays to beat certain coverages, right? So I know if someone's running 4 verticals, you obviously run a cover 3. And the only way that they can complete a pass is if they have a decent quarterback. And mind you, I'm not finishing this game. This is BS. 3-6 in the 61st minute is extremely insane. And then they went to score, 5 unresponded goals. Like, non-responsive to 5 goals is insane. My players completely just gave up in that moment in time. But when we come down to the nitty-gritty, we have to assess things on a more critical level, more logical level, right? I've been playing EA for a long time, so I understand that things are different. But guess what? I'm not going to understand from you should know, you play EA, you play EA, you play FIFA, you play Madden. No, when I hopped on college football, EA college football, for some odd reason, a ranked team was far worse than a team that wasn't ranked. It made no sense to me at all. In a game where I was told not to use a certain team against someone else's team, so I selected another team is when I get beat. Don't choose them. Choose somebody different. Okay. And so I did. And take a wild guess what happened. I lost. I don't play. I don't like when I felt my R2s resisting against me is when I knew it was getting wild. When my sticks and my buttons weren't reacting in time, when my R2 was quite simply getting moved against me, I knew it was wild. So assess a game like this. Like, critically assess this game. I'm gonna give you the rundown, the information, and the importance. When you're outperforming the AI, they don't just step it up on their end because, number one, they've been running the same offense and we've shut it down. I wish I could go back to highlights and plays and all of these things for more information in the moment. And that's why I like this new thing about view highlights when you pause a game. But they don't have it on here because it's a newer thing. But I can quite simply assure you, when I restart this match, right, I can press jump to result, and it's going to force them to win every single time. Like, how am I supposed to navigate that? It doesn't matter what I do. We had a team possession rate of 30%. We only took 3 shots. Like, that's what this game is supposed to be like. Like, whether people like it or not, I had a 6.0 match rating. My fitness was extremely terrible. The game plan, slow build up with possession. They ran balanced everything. Isn't this a sign? I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, I gotta close that.